Hello everyone, my name is Kist, and oh boy, it's finally here! As promised, Astragon released the Coal and Power update. Now, there's so many exciting things. I have Steam open on my other monitor. I'm looking through the patch notes. It's gonna be crazy. Let's just go through it together and see what's going on, I guess. Now, I'm in Roads Online, and the first thing you're gonna notice is this darker UI. They changed the main screen so it looks more industrial. We have the new logo, but everything else seems to be the same. So you can just still find servers like normal, still host servers like normal. So yeah, all right, let's go into a world and let's see if we can let's go into a world and see what they added. So I'm finally in a world, and it's very green. Yeah, so one of the first things they did is they changed the season into spring, finally. So we kind of get rid of that, say, faded green texture, just, I'm going to say the normal, I guess. And now we're in this very lush spring. We got wonderful little flowers and all this stuff. Very pretty. But I think we're all looking for the more exciting thing for sure. So probably the more exciting thing in the update are the new engines and the new cars. So going over to the Locomotive tab, we are just introduced with this guy. I don't know what's going on with the stuttering. This is not my computer, this is something else. But we have a skeleton car, and this is there to kind of carry logs. You can kind of see it can only carry logs. It won't carry pipes like the other stake flat. It's just regular logs. But I believe it is cheaper. Yep, it's slightly cheaper than the regular. I'm gonna say the regular flat car. So I don't know, like I haven't bought it. This is all my first look at it all. It seems like since it's smaller, it may not be able to carry as much. I guess we'll have to find out. So we'll save that for later. Have our regular flat cars, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. We have our hopper, like normal. Now we have this guy, East Broad Top Hopper. Now in the patch notes, it's called the dump car. At least I believe. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stuttering with the camera, but it's another type of hopper. Now, it carries the same amount, iron ore and coal, but it's slightly cheaper than the regular hopper. And it looks more narrow, too. But this is really cool. Do we have, oh, yeah, we have paints on this one. Nice. Have a regular oil tanker. Ooh, we have this guy. Just carries oil. But this one, unlike the regular tanker, is cheaper. But it's heavier. I'm looking at it. That's pretty cool. Have a regular boxcar. And we have this guy. The stock car. Well, so stock implying livestock, but unfortunately, there is no new freight type just yet. But it will just still be able to carry tools. I don't know how much, but we'll find out. I'm guessing it has different paints as well. It's pretty fun. We have a regular caboose, our way car. Oh, they get the snowplow. That's fun. Alright. Now we get to this guy. Or these guys, I guess. The engines, finally. So we have the first engine that was added, the 10 mile, but it's actually more common to call it a Mason bogie. Now, I'm not a train expert, and I'm sure you'll probably see other videos with more specific information on these new locomotives, but this looks cool to look at. It looks like a 260, but I wonder what this is. It seems like, based on the rearrangement, it's a 266, and so these might add extra power here. I'm trying to see if I can look at it. Something's going on, but it just looks kind of, I don't know, it looks very fun. It looks very cute. Looks like a really cool engine. I wonder if there are different paints. There are, but I'm gonna go on this side and look at it. Ooh, that's really cool. It's a very nice industrial look. Oh, that's really pretty. That blue. Oh, that seems to be it. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm like standing over it right now. Oh, it has antlers? Oh, that looks really cool. Wow. They did a good job on that. Oh, it has, whoa. Oh, that's cool. Like this is like just like a big onion, I guess. Got your regular smokestacks here. Like the Heisler woodcutcher. Very gold trim. But number 9. Oh, that looks very interesting. Yeah, so in terms of its, I'm going to say performance, is 8,470 pounds of tractive effort. Compare it to, let's say, the Glenbrook. Glenbrook, it has 7,663. So it is slightly more powerful than the Glenbrook. However, it does cost 3,400. So it's slightly more expensive, but I think it would be good payout. It's actually cheaper than the DNRG Western Class 48, so that's cool. Got your Montezuma, like normal. Your Eureka, your Glenbrook. Got your Climax, Heisler. Oop. And then this guy, the Ruby Basin. Again, I'm not a train expert. I don't really know too much. But this looks really cool. It has a lot of tractive effort, but it's pretty expensive. 13,512 pounds of tractive effort, and it costs 4,600. I'm just so happy. This looks really cool. There's not as many smokestack options for this one. I don't know if I like the giant one on this. Kind of looks a little weird. Like maybe either the taller stack or 2 or 4 for it personally. Headlight. So it seems like there's a lot of headlight variants. This one has antlers too. Wait. Oh, there's antlers on the back. That's fun. I wonder, this looks like the electric light bulb. Yeah, so I wonder if it adds a dynamo. We're gonna have to test it out and see. It has different. What? Why is it so green? Why? Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. It's so green. That one just looks no. Oh, that's fun. All right, so let's just keep going. Got your Shea like normal. Got your Mosca. I wonder if they changed the paint. Nope. Got your regular Cook 260, I think. Yes. However, now we have this Cook 260. Oh, there's so many paints. I'm really a big fan of the blue. Yeah, so what's the difference between this and this? Well, the first thing you may notice is what's in the tender. That's right, there is coal in this update, finally. Now, the actual main difference from what they've told us so far is how well the performance of each engine varies. So, coal is a more efficient source of fuel, and it's going to cause, I'm going to say, longer fires. And it's just like a very slow burning material. But it does take, a cooling tower to refill it. Okay, this one doesn't have the antlers. Sad. Cool paints. That's very cool. Alright. I'm just... Oh, that blue. I don't know. It's really cool. Compared to... They both have the same amount of tractive effort. Both the same price, so that's good. We have the Cook 280. Nothing changed. We have our cost 70. And then we have a new guy. I think it's the East Tennessee and Western North Carolina 280. But this, we have couplers. Yay. But I'm also looking. First thing I see is look at the price. $7,000 for this engine. That is a lot. That is a lot of money. But it is now the more powerful tender locomotive in the game. It's more powerful than the Class 70. That's really cool. Oh, look at that smokestack. That's it? Oh, that's interesting. This one burns coal now too, so that's interesting as well. Got any new headlights? I wonder, it makes me really wonder, are these now electric? That looks like the candle, but these look electric. Okay, that one has to be. So I wonder if we can, I wonder if it just comes with a dynamo naturally, or if we can add it. Cool paint. I like that one. Like the mix of the green and the black. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the narrow gauge engines up at the Tweetsy Railroad in North Carolina. That green. Aw, this is very cool. But yeah, we have couplers in the game. Now, I've seen a lot of people just be like, oh, well, how is this gonna work? There will be an option that like this little hole here in the front of it will be for the Lincoln pin, so you can still use Lincoln pin with this guy. But yeah, we have the East Tennessee, Western North Carolina 280, the 260 Cook Coal. I wonder, is there cookies? Oh, in the 280, if you didn't know, there's cookies in the smoke box. So, because people like to call them cookies instead of cooks. So we have the 260 Coal, the Ruby Basin, and the Mason Bogey. All new engines to the game. I'm so excited. Let's actually, I'm gonna use Rails Extended to buy them all real quickly, but let's just see them actually like running. Be right back. So I have all 4 engines now, and as I was buying this one here, I did see that it does add a dynamo when you buy, like when you change it for the electric light. So this is now electric too. I'm trying to track the other engines too, but I don't think it added the same commodity. They're still all candle powered, I guess. But yeah, we have all 4 of the engines now in the game. And I'm actually, the thing I'm looking at is this. There's air hose hookups now. I don't know, pretty sure they don't work, but they're there. So maybe in the future we'll have air cutoff simulation. Well, not cutoff simulation, but proper brake simulation. These, though, they're still Lincoln pin for the most part. Like, even this guy's weird. There's that, but there's like 3... Yeah. The same thing here, there's like 3 pickups, but... Yeah. Now, the coupler, this one's interesting because... it still does Lincoln pin. Even though now we just have a coupler, it's Lincoln pin. So, let me get them all fired up, and then I'll be right back. So, I had a slight issue. My game crashed, and I had to rebuy all the engines and stuff. But, just real quickly, I want to give you a warning for some visual stuff. The game is still a little buggy. I think there's something maybe a little weird about the engines. So, be careful about doing any fast movements and changing camera. Try your best not to like move your camera and exit the driving UI. It's like I kind of want to test it to see if I'm right about this, but if you move your camera too fast and try to switch to UI, it will probably bug out. And so if you crash, that might be one of the causes. The other thing is be careful with the re-rail tool. It seems like this thing got glitched too. It still works, it just looks a little weird. Now, the reason I'm coming back here, I was going to wait a little bit longer for all of them to be fully ready, but it's this. We have new stuff, new sheds. Like an actual, proper shed. I want to see. Let's see what this looks like. That's cool. Oh, that's going to provide so many cool, things for building and just all this other stuff. The red one actually has sides to it. Oh, that's cool. We can kind of make like a pseudo tunnel, if you will. We also have some new water towers. And this guy, coaling tower. What is going on? Hey. This isn't me placing it. I don't know why it's like that. Okay. Interesting. So I'm guessing this is the coal chute, and it does come. It does not. Okay, it is not producing coal, so we do have to deliver it. And now the other thing I'm kind of is this. What's the difference? Okay, so that one has more than this guy. Okay. So both of the new ones have more water than this guy. Oh, this is interesting. So, wait, how do you make it? Can I climb up this? Oh, you can. What? Oh, that's interesting. So you don't have to. Okay. Well, let me refill these with water. And then I'm going to be right back with them all prepped and ready. I gotta say, this looks super, super cool. I'm actually really liking this update so far. Everything is just looking great. Everything's been working so far. And yeah, everything just looks really cool. I will say there are some slight issues that I've come across. Like in the, oh god, the Ruby Basin. I think it's missing its chuffing sounds. Okay, now it's working. At slower speeds, it was not chuffing at all. Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, everything now. I didn't realize that, to be honest with you. Everything seems to be working. The next thing we got to do is we got to do a whistle test. We got to compare all the whistles in the engines. So let's just do that. That was pretty interesting. All of them had slightly different whistles, so that's pretty cool. I will say though, I think my favorite is the Ruby Basin. That's a really cool whistle. But the thing I'm noticing is they all sound very muffled. They don't project as much. They don't pierce. It just sounds muffled. That's the best way I can describe it. Now, I think I'm gonna end it here. They kind of showcase the facilities. It's as straight put. We'll have to do another video maybe on the coaling tower in Track Laying 101 when we actually get to it. But yeah, I think Astragon and Kueme did a pretty good job with this update, and props to them. I can't wait to see what happens in the future. Alright everyone, my name is Kist and I thank you for watching. Bye bye.